Good afternoon, students. Today we discuss about 11th accountancy, chapter 1, continuation of chapter 1. In this video, we discuss about the importance of accounting. In the previous class, we discussed about the meaning, definition of accounting and advantages, features, objectives of accounting. So in this video, we discuss about the importance of accounting. First one is systematic records. All the transactions of an enterprise which are financial in nature are recorded in a systematic way in the books of accounts. So in a business concern, all the financial transactions, all the transactions which are based on wealth, that is financial, that should be recorded in the books of accounts in a proper way, systematic way. The records are classified under common heads and summarized or prepared. All the records are classified under common heads. So each and every records will have a heads, common heads. So we should record the transactions in that heads. Preparation of financial statement. Results of business operations and the financial position of the concern can be ascertained from accounting periodically through the preparation of financial statement, namely income statement or trading and profit loss account and balance sheet. So with the help of the recording of all the financial transaction in the books of accounts, it is very helpful for the business to find out the result of the business. Financial operation, business operation will be finalized by the help of the records. And periodically all the accounts are to be thoroughly checked and statement will be prepared, namely income statement or trading and profit loss account and balance sheet. It is the final position of the business concern to find out by this way. This helps in distribution of profit to the owner and to provide funds for future growth of the business. So by way of preparation of a business financial statement, it helps the business organization to distribute the profit to the owner, that is how much profit will be distributed to the owner, and also the growth of the business we can find. Assessment of progress. Analysis and interpretation of financial data can be done to assess the progress made in different area and to identify the area of weakness. So by way of recording the business transaction properly, it helps the business people to analyze and interpret the financial data in order to get the progress of the business, whether the business is running in a profitable manner or not. And also we can find out the different areas in which area there will be a weakness. So we can find out the weakness area and we can get a final decision. Management is provided with a complete picture of the liquidity, profitability and solvency of the business. So all the liquidity conditions, profitability conditions and also solvency, settlement conditions of the business can be easily assessed. A to decision making. Management of a firm has to make routine and strategic decisions while discharging its functions. So based upon the accounting records, the management will take a quick decision and a systematic decision will be taken. All the routine work will be analyzed and a final decision will be taken. So accounting provides the relevant data to make appropriate decisions. Future policies and programs can be planned by the management based on the accounting data provided. So what are the information gathered from the accounting records? It will help the business people to plan for the future business organization, and also policies will be framed in order to develop the business. Satisfies legal requirements. So various legal requirements like maintenance of provident fund for employees state insurance contribution, tax deducted at source, filing of tax return are properly fulfilled with the help of accounting. So if the accounting records are properly maintained means in a business concern, it helps the business people for all the legal requirements, various legal requirements. For example, provident fund contribution by the employer and the employee will be finalized, and also the employee state insurance policies will be calculated. Tax deducted source will also be calculated. Filing of tax returns. So all these legal purposes, the accounting records must be needed. Preparation of accounts and a financial statement as per the legal requirements is also facilitated. Information to interested groups. So accounting supplies appropriate information to different interest groups like owner, management, creditor, employees, financial institutions, tax authorities, and also the government. So all these must need the accounting information. So accounting information will be provided by the business people, by the management to the owner, and also to the outsiders and insiders employees. So outsiders point of view, creditors, customers, and also the government tax authorities, for every purposes the account information must be need. For that purpose accounting records are to be properly maintained. And then legal evidence. So accounting records will help the business people for reference of legal evidence. So accounting records are generally accepted as evidence in court of law and other legal authorities in the settlement of disputes. So if any claims are to be settled by the business people means they need accounting information. So for that purpose the court of law also will accept some records, financial accounting records from the business. So accounting records are generally accepted as evidence in the court of law and also the other legal authorities. Computation of tax. According accounting records are the basic source for computation and settlement of income tax and other taxes. So for all tax purposes, accounting records must be useful for the business people. For calculation of income tax, for calculation of sales tax and all other tax purposes, this accounting records is most important one. Settlement during merger. So when two or more business units decide to merger means one business will mingle with the other business. Joint. Two business are jointly running. It is called a merger. So when two or more business units decide to merger, accounting records provide information for deciding the term of merger and any compensation payable as a consequence of merger. So while at the time of joining the business, one business to other, so all the accounting records are to be analyzed, and if any settlement will be or compensation will be payable, that will be easily calculated if the accounting records are properly maintained. And the importance of records of financial informations will be very useful for the business people for merging the business with the other business and calculate the compensation amount payable to the needed companies. So these are the some important points of accounting. So based upon this importance of accounting, it will be very useful for the business in all purposes. So with that, we conclude this afternoon video. Students, you can go through the video and you can, it is one of the 5 mark question answers. So you can write it in your accounts assignment notebook, that is unruled notebook, not some notebook, because of theory must be right in the long size unruled notebook chapter wise. Some will be worked out in rule notebook separately. Okay, so complete this assignment immediately and send task and message in the WhatsApp group. Thank you.